Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, guys? I'm here to talk about relationships, and I'm going to talk about both sides. I'm going to give my point of view on both sides because I can't really tell you what a woman could do and what she can't do. I just know I can tell you what I know from my experience of women, but I can't really tell you from the mind of a woman, but I'm going to give my opinion. Okay, because I'm tired of these one-sided conversations about men should do this, men this, men that, women this, women that. It's getting tiresome, you guys. You know what I mean? I'm getting tired of it. It really don't make no sense. They just keep going on and on about it because you got to understand, both parties have to be held responsible for everything. It's some guys out there that ain't shit. It's some women out there that ain't shit. Okay, if everybody just start being real with themselves when they meet somebody instead of trying to wear this facade or this mask and acting like they something else, and then when the truth comes out, they acting like they so surprised or that they were a hoe and all this other stuff. And that's for both parties, guys. Remember, I'm not taking sides on this. I'm not going for men, I'm not going for women. I'm just speaking opinion on both sides because I'm tired of the one-sided relationships. The one-sided conversations. Men have to be accountable. If you're a straight guy, if you're looking for a long-term relationship, look for that long-term relationship. Yeah, you might come across a few broads that ain't about that. She probably full of games. Okay, that don't mean the rest of the women in the world are full of games. Just that one chick or a few that you come across. That's all. You know what I mean? So you just got to suck it up. Yeah, you might go through a lot of them, and they might get on your fucking nerves. But guess what? Suck that shit up like a man, and keep going out there until you find that woman that want to go long term with you. You want to have sex and be casual? Make sure you're straightforward about that on when you first meet a person. That's what you're looking for, and stand on top of that. Don't fall short. She might want a relationship. You want to just have sex and be casual. So after a while, you might find yourself liking her, and then you start slowly falling into her plan of wanting to be in a long-term relationship. You're going against the grain because you first said you don't want to be in a long-term relationship. Now that you kind of like the girl, you kind of falling into her game, and guess what? In the end, she's gonna not like you because you fell off of your game. You ain't standing 10 toes on top of what you said you did. Oh, I don't want a relationship. See, sometimes women will do this consciously and subconsciously. It will sucker you into something to see how you react to it. He just said he don't want to be in a long relationship. Okay, now I'm finessing him all this time. Now all of a sudden he want to be in a long relationship. You don't even know what you want yourself. She figures you don't even know what you want. You get what I'm saying? So that's how she make her choice based off that. She might still play with you a little bit. Y'all might still mess around, everything. But that don't mean she's taking you seriously because she already seen what she had to see. This guy ain't serious. He just said he don't want a long-term relationship, but here and though after these few weeks of chilling with me, and all of a sudden he want to be booed up. And with the ladies, same thing. When you meet these guys, if you know you for the streets, if you know you're a 304, if you know you just a woman that ain't looking for that, don't settle. Stop settling for these so-called pookies and these guys that ain't shit and all that stuff. Stop settling for it because you make yourself look bad in the end. You know what I mean? You get with this guy, and then when it's all over with, oh, you broke ass nigga, you this, you that, little dick ass nigga. Okay, you got with that broke little dick ass nigga. So how does that make you look? You fuck with broke little dick ass niggas? You know what I'm saying? And me in the same way. Oh, she was a hoe, pussy. Oh, she a hoe, this, and that. Okay, you knew she was a hoe when you met her. But the pussy so good, you just wanted it forever. You know what I mean? So, guys, we got to be accountable. Both parties have to be accountable to make it work. Everybody got to be in sync with each other. That's my opinion on it. You got to be in line with the person that you like. The women have to like you, and you have to like her. It ain't just, you got to get past the lust part, guys. The lust. Okay, we see a girl with big titties and a big ass. Yeah, first thing we think, I smash that. I will knock the brakes. I will beat the brakes off that shit. But guess what? Let me find out what she really about. Okay, we chit chat a little bit. We find out what each other about. I find out she ain't nowhere near what I'm thinking about. I just want to smash, keep moving. She wants a long-term relationship. Guess what? I'm not about that. So I'm not for the same waste her time, nor waste mine playing around. And even if she, like I just said earlier, suppose I sucker her or she end up just falling for me and now she wants to be in a long term, I'm not going to go for that because you just said you didn't want to be. I can't stand an indecisive person. You got to be able to make up your mind and know what you want. Sometimes we don't in life, and that's a part of life. That's a part of the journey. Sometimes we don't know, and we find out through experiences. But ladies and gentlemen, it's starting to get out of control with this men and women stuff. Like, it's like a man and woman war going on right now. Like men and women are against each other. You know what I mean? People are just like lowering themselves just to get anything now. Like women are just like taking any kind of guy just to get pleasure. Men the same way. You know what I'm saying? And guys, this is nothing new. Nothing new is under the sun. This kind of stuff been going on since the biblical days. Hoeing around, sleeping around, doing all this stuff been going on since the biblical days. Probably before then. Back in the tribal days. Who knows? So it's nothing new. But I just wanted to speak on and give my opinion on it because it's like, wow, it's so much going on with this man and women stuff. I just see it all over the internet. Every time I just go on Facebook to watch a movie or something, here goes baby daddy this, or a wife left her husband because she cheated, or the husband divorced her wife. It's like, what's going on? Everybody wants to be on social media telling their story. Everybody wants to cheat and be a slut now all of a sudden. And I mean that, like I said, I mean that for both parties, guys. When I say stuff like that, I mean that for both sides, guys and girls. Everybody wants to be sluts, and that's okay. Be who you gonna be, but just be content with it when it happens to you, or be, straightforward with it when you meeting somebody or talking to somebody. Hey, I'm a slut. You ain't gotta say it in those words, but I'm just being funny. Hey, I'm a slut. I want to really just slut around. I really don't want a relationship. Really just want to slut around. But in other words, you'll be saying, hey, well, I'm not really looking for a long-term relationship. I just want to keep it casual, dating, have fun. That's a fun way to say it. I just want to fuck. That's a fun way to say it. You know what I mean? Just a casual way of saying it. And most people, they want long-term relationships. I could believe that. But they have these little short flings because they never had fun before. Like a lot of people, they might jump out of high school, college, and they never really got loose and wild like that. So people feel like they're missing out when they never partied like their friends did. Their friends partied like hell. Their friends got slizzard, got, trains ran on them, all kind of, just, it sounds exciting when you ain't never did that kind of stuff. But then when you start doing it and you start defiling yourself and realizing, you got to start realizing what kind of person are you? Or when you get faced with those type of things, what are you going to do? So those things really define you as a character. Not saying somebody's got to judge you about it, but it's going to define you as a character. Are you really a slut? Are you really a good girl? You have to know that. Are you really a pimp? Are you really a simp? You know what I mean? Which one is it? So you guys have to figure that out. I just want to share my opinion with you guys, and please hit that like and subscribe button, and look out for your boy, man. Keep the algorithm going. Algae Rhythm. And I'm out like, whoa.